so no one asked for this, but it's a song that I like to play by myself, so I thought it would be fun to show you. So Norwegian Wood, originally by the Beatles, they do it in like drop D with the capo at the 2nd fret, so it's in the key of E. This version is in the key of D and in DADGAD tuning, which is a fun tuning, so I like this song as something to play in DADGAD, in the version by Colin from Men at Work, which I just found on YouTube. So it's DADGAD tuning is the low E string goes down to D, A string stays in A, D string stays on D, G string stays on G, B string goes down to A, high E string goes down to D. DADGAD. It's a cool tuning. Then you can play. Okay. Another interesting thing about this song is it's in like it's either in 3/4 or 6/8 or however you want to think of it. I kind of think of it in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that'll affect your strumming. It's kind of like this. 1, 2, and 3. And that's how I think of it. You could also think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it really just has 2 sections, sort of like the verse, which is also kind of like the riff, and then there's the other part, which I kind of think of as a bridge, more so than like a chorus. Okay, so here's the verse. So start with, this is a good DADGAD chord, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. That gives you this like big open D chord. Okay, so now, and you do like 3 counts on that. 1, 2, 3. Now, hammer on from the 1st finger on the 2nd fret to the 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the G. And then back down to the 1st finger on the 2nd fret, and then open G. So 1, 2, 3, hammer on 2, open. 2, 3, hammer on to 4, back down to 2, open. And now, 3rd finger grabs the 4th fret on the D string, and then you can either just kind of mute the G string and have it open. It sounds kind of cool. Or you can have the 1st finger quickly grab the 2nd fret on the G too. So give me this chord. This is the important note, is the 4th fret on the D. I kind of was sometimes grabbing the 2nd fret on the G with my 1st finger when I got here, and sometimes just kind of muting the G string. Oh yeah, and I forgot. So Colin does a thing where like when he's playing it as a riff, he does that as a hammer-on pull-off. So it's like open, hammer on to the 2nd fret on the G. So it's open G, hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G, and then pull off back to the open G, and then to the 4th fret on the D. Okay, so does it make sense? 2 to 4, 2, open, optional, hammer on, pull off to 2, and then 4 on the D. And then 1st finger moves down to grab the 2nd fret on the D, then open G. It's this kind of thing too, where I'm kind of, I'm getting that note. It's not just that note, I'm kind of, it's like a little loose. Same thing, now I get the open G, and then 3rd finger grabs the 4th fret on the D again, and then back to this chord again. So 2nd fret on the D, open G, 4th fret on the D, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G. Now 2nd finger grabs the 3rd fret on the A, then you play open G, then 1st finger grabs the 2nd fret on the A, and then back again to this chord. That's kind of hard to quickly get that. That's the riff, right? 2 to 4, 2, open, optional, open to open, 4 on the D, 2 on the D, open G, 4 on the D, is sort of the melody note, but you can just kind of strum everything and put the first finger back on the second fret of the G. And then second finger gets the third fret on the A, open G, second fret on the A, back to this chord. So the riff is just that twice, and that's also the verse. When he sings it over the verse, he kind of simplifies it a little bit. You know, when he plays it in the riff, it's... That's the verse and the riff, and then there's just the bridge. And the bridge now, you're coming from this chord, and all you have to do is put your second and third fingers down. It's the third fret on the low E and the third fret on the A. This chord. And this is for, if you're counting in 3, it's 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you just move this shape up 2 frets. This is like an F chord. And then move it up. Becomes a G chord. So now it's first finger on the 4th fret of the G, second finger on the 5th fret of the low E, third finger on the 5th fret of the A. You just strum everything. Same thing, 4 bars on this one, back to 4 bars on this. This is a nice chord. So now you're in this chord. Now you're going to pick up your first finger and have your second and third just move down a fret each. So now you have your second finger on the 2nd fret of the low E and your third finger on the 2nd fret of the A. And this is for 2 bars. And now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you move it from same little formation. Second finger is going to move up to the 2nd fret on the D, and your third finger is going to move up to the 2nd fret on the G. And that's for 2 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That takes you right back into the riff or the verse. And that is the whole song. I will make a tab available at my Patreon. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you soon.